Alright, you guys. Here I come. I'm gonna get this camera up here, say hi to some of you guys. I know that we got Nintendo bound. He said, W Day. I'm Fabi in the Discord server. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate it, man. We also got Madness Prime up in this piece. PJ said, Kendo, it's been a while. It's been a while for a lot of people. I know I've been getting a lot of people showing up from childhood. Their childhoods, of course. Pedro up in this piece. Shambler. What's going on, guys? He said, oh boy, more Splatoon. Making me jealous. Shambler, you're getting it today, though, right? You know. You getting it. Archiflame said, will you be online tomorrow as well? I'm pretty sure I will, to be honest. My son is starting Little League, and I wanted to go to his first game tomorrow, which is a scrimmage, but my wife said, so full disclosure, my son has some sort of autism. He's on the spectrum. It's a little bit tough for him right now. Like, he's just started the Little League. Like, seriously, we were on vacation when I got sick last week, and so he's like now just starting being thrown into it. He's not adjusting super well. You can kind of imagine, right? Plus, he's like 4 years old, so, you know, there's that. Point being, I'm actually not going to his first game. My wife said that essentially, like, if I went, he may want me out on the field with him, because he was wanting my wife out on the field during practice. And so she said, maybe for the adjustment of the first game, you just won't go. And so I said, that's okay, that's fine. So probably while they're doing that, I'll be online. So my voice still is a little bit shot, but I got Crimson Knight on the call with me. He may not be here right this second, but he's going to play.
I am here.
Okay, he is here. He's going to play with me, but also you guys can play with us too. So all you need to do is just, of course, add my Switch. There's the code, of course. It'll be on a timer as well in the chat. Mike says, how old is your kid now? So he's 4. He's going to be 5 in October. Almost an exact month from now. It's October 12th. But yeah, PJ, it's autism. Some kind of neurodivergence, essentially. But yeah, I saw Archiflame friended me and stuff. I know you were saying on the Discord, I think that you couldn't play, right? But either way, you know, anybody can go ahead and join this room I'm about to make. CK is going to join up. Of course, first, I just kind of request that you guys... Oh, poop. Cancel. I accidentally did it solo, for God's sake. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? I did cancel. It's okay. Don't worry, CK. It's going to be fine.
Hooray.
All right, with friends. Here we go. Create a room. Yes. Yeah, Arky, I got you accepted and everything. So that room is ready. So CK can join it, but anybody else who's online, feel free to hop in. If nobody hops in about a few seconds, I'm just going to go ahead and start it, and you can obviously get in on the future matches. You can also drop in now, you know? That's the cool thing, is that you can, like in the Splatfest demo, I don't think you were able to drop in and like wait for a spot to open or whatever, but you guys can do that now, I believe. Okay, Pedro was saying, I have major autism since 2007. I was 2 years old. Shambler said, my daughter turned 4 in May. We'll be playing flag football soon, in the fall, because that was the only sport that had spots. We will see how that goes. Hey, man, I'm down with the flag. Football. I'm also down with football, as in soccer. Let's see, Arky was saying, hopefully my guidance with Table Turf yesterday was helpful. So does that mean that you're Jonathan? Just different name right now? I don't remember what your Discord name was and stuff, so, you know. But anyway, CK and I are going to go ahead and get this started. Hagglefish Market is not one of my preferably, you guys. I'm going to admit. I'm going to be real. But here we go. Definitely, I also encourage anybody that's good at this game, at Splatoon, please send me battle replay codes on our Discord. Wherever you can send them, basically. My Twitter, anything. It's a pain. I thought Splatoon 3, it's like everything looked good until the game actually came out and showed me this, but you have to actually get somebody's replay code. There's not like a public spectating area. Like, so I really wanted to look at top players and cast it like an esport, and now I have to hassle all of them for their codes, and they're just like, yeah, sure, I'll give it to you, and then they like forget about it. You know, and I don't, it like sucks to be such a hassle to them and bothering them. It's rough, man. Why did they have to do this? Couldn't they just make a public viewing area where you could spectate, you know? Arky was saying, yep.
I was thinking about this
Yeah.
yesterday when you were telling me this.
Yeah.
My thought is it's got to be disabled so that people can practice without like their opponents seeing their strategies. And I was like, well, there's got to be a compromise that can be had where you just put like, no, I don't want this match to be available.
Pokemon Unite has this basically. Pokemon Unite just basically has a spectating on or off, like on your player profile. And so a lot of people just allow spectating because they know people are casting it, they know other people want to learn. But yes, when they prepared for certain tournaments, they turned it off. And they didn't have like comms on streams and stuff. Like they just did things to cater to that. They could have done it, dude. You know, it's not all about the competitive too. Like people just could have spectated anybody. You know, and Pokemon Unite's really good with it actually for being bad at other things. Pokemon Unite, like you can see the top player for like a specific Pokemon. So think about a hero on League or something. You could see like the top, you know, person that plays that and stuff. Imagine Splatoon being like top person with dualies or something, you know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would have really helped me. But hey, Splatoon's not making this game for me, okay? So I'm going to need a few games probably to warm up here, you guys. It's not been going super great yet. But we got Boom Shakalaka. We're going to take 2 of them out. Sage is going to jump to me right in the danger. They're going to Boom Shark. Nintendobound says, I added you. Alright, awesome, brother. Sometimes I have to... It's like a little bit tough to accept because it's going to create a communication error and stuff if I'm in the game. And so... If CK doesn't mind, I'll do it after this match and just accept you. It just means we have to remake the lobby or whatever.
Yeah, just let me know.
So maybe do stop instead of keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's BS, man. The one, even just slightly less than 1%. That's another thing, though, Nintendo. Come on, man. Like, embrace the online. Why can't we just, like, accept a friend without ruining, you know, this whole process? We have to, like, actually go back out, go to the home menu. The whole thing, you know. It should just be, like, in the game's clients you can accept. But, anyway, go ahead, hit stop. I'm going to accept that friend request. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. I appreciate it. Arky was saying Hagglefish is just better Starfish main stage. It's interesting. It's okay. I kind of don't really have like a major problem with any of the levels on Splatoon 3. It's just there are obviously some I like better than others. So CK, I'm going to start this room back up, but also that goes for anybody. It's coming up here very shortly. But yeah, thank you for being here, Shambler, Nintendobound, everybody. Pedro, everybody that's here. We got that room up here now. So you guys can go ahead and do the dang thing. Again, we're not going to wait like super long in between each one, but you can type in the chat like I want to join, and then we would wait for you, you know, if that was the case. But just right now, when it's kind of unconfirmed who's joining and not, we're just going to wait like 20, 30 seconds, and then, you know, I'll hit ready. Yeah, Arky, I did see that, the PAX Invitational. See, that's where I come from in Pokemon Unite. Like, I created an entire grassroots scene with that game. I was doing esports commentary. Of course, right now, my voice is shot, but, like, I would love to do it right this second. But, you know, trying to get the pro players, like I said, I've reached out to some of them, and almost without fail, every single one of them has said, like, yes. You know, like, I'll get you some codes, and then they don't do it. You know, so they're just like, yeah, I'm playing tonight. I'll get you a code. And then it doesn't happen. You know, so like then I gotta be a bother to them and like poke them and be like, hey, can I have that code? And then what if they don't send it? Then I gotta bother them again, or just like, you know, am I gonna be doing this for the rest of my, you know, YouTube content of Splatoon? Like, it's just gonna be very frustrating. And I don't want to bother them, you know. I want them to not feel inconvenience, you know. So yeah, as far as Nintendobound says, I don't know when I'm going to be on later today. I just know right now I can speak to. It's going to be a little bit up in the air. It could happen. It's just when you have a kid, sometimes you're free, sometimes you're not. And a job and 3 channels and all that stuff, but, you know, especially the kid part. I just hit the wall with that. But it's also one of those things that, like Splatoon 3, just like Mario Strikers Battle League I complained about, could have like a, you know, it could have like a more grassroots kind of esports style scene if they had that kind of more public spectator section, let's call it, or even lobby codes, you know, like lobby spectating. That could work too. The idea being basically that, for instance, I could like hold a charity for, a stream for charity, like a tournament, you know, if I had that ability, but they didn't do it. They had all indication, you know, when the Direct came out, it was like battle replays, but they didn't specify that it would only be your battle replays you can watch or with codes. You know, they did say the code so you could share, which I just thought would be a way to get you, of course, like a specific match. Let's say I had a really awesome match, I can save that and send a code, but like there would be a public area, you know? I hope that makes sense. That's what I thought the codes essentially were for, but the codes are like the end-all be-all for viewing a spectator. So yeah, you guys can hear that in my voice. So we're pinning this team down pretty well, but I'm not winning the fights, so that's the unfortunate part. A little bit per usual with me. Yeah, Arky, I got the King Salmon yesterday. We almost won. We were like seriously an egg or 2 away from winning it. But yeah, we're going to be doing Turf War for a little while, and then, you know, when we feel like it, basically we'll do Salmon Run. So we're not going to do it like right now. We just started. This is the second match. Second match of our day so far. CK seems to be doing pretty good. He's getting some splats, I think. They didn't nerf Tenta missiles. Is that right? Alright, so that was a terrible, terrible, terrible time for me to get splatted. Ah, okay, you're at school, Nintendo. I didn't know that. Dang it. I look at chat, I get the splat. Man. That is going to be victory, though, ladies and gents. Victory never felt so sweet. Well, it has, but that was good. Played with weed trash. Mr. Big Brain. Arky said, easy dubs. It was easy, I just didn't do so well. So, I'm obviously going to have to pick it up. CK and I yesterday were easily both the top 2, so I'm just, clearly I'm a little bit off at the moment.
Oh yeah, Dr. K, how do I send you pictures?
Pictures?
Yeah. I took a picture with you yesterday.
I don't know. You could get it on your phone and just, like, you know, send it. Like, you know, send it to me.
Oh, like text it to you?
Yeah, like you could do that. I don't believe there's, like, an in-game way.
Oh, man, I thought there was an in-game way to be like, hey, look, I took my picture with you.
They probably should, but I don't know. That's
Because I upgraded all my gear and was like, I'm going to go find Dr. K and take a fresh picture with him.
Well, I say they should. That would be like a lesser feature compared to other things that I want, but
yes, yeah. Agreed. Ooh, we have a major base invader.
So Shambler's asking, you know, can you message people that you play with in the game, unlike Strikers? And that would be a negatory. The thing you can do that's like the closest would be when you create a room, you can send out like a request for people to join it. Argy Flame is like, save it to SD, download it, and send it to Kendo. I mean, ultimately, you can like do it to Splatnet is how I did it, you know? Like, I just recently released a video that says Splatoon 3 is beautiful. It was just like all my pictures. And so I took like a bunch of really cool pictures, photography style. And yeah, I send them to Splatnet, and then you can just download it on your phone easily. Like, it's just one button or whatever. But really just anything you can think of that's best for you. But yeah, there's no like in-game. Shouldn't there be?
You safe?
Yeah. Someone's over there. Oh,
Yep.
they're up there.
Pin them between us?
Yep.
Nice job.
Good job, dude. They done sandwich them. Okay, I'm up top.
Yeah, it's like I gotta make this jump.
Leap of faith.
It's been a while since I've done anything like this.
I'm gonna boom shakalaka the next time we see him.
2 coming. Get ready.
Boom shakalaka boom! There they go, double.
Got 1 up right.
I'm coming.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, they're
Stay
dualies.
safe. Nice.
Still haven't gotten back into the swing of people using dualies, you know? Like, you have to anticipate.
Yeah, the dodge roll.
Yeah. You're in good shape right now. There's a roller coming. Okay, he's dead.
Ooh. Did he get away?
No, he's gone. But there's a Splatana. There they go. They're dead.
Nice.
They did. Forgive the nose problems, you guys. Throat problems, it's all there. It's been a rough one.
Got 2 mid left.
Yeah, there's also one to the right that's trying to make inroads into the base. Got him. Dude, I sharked
Nice.
his ace. Reef sliding. I'm coming to you.
I fell down. I'm coming back. Hold on.
Yep. We seem to be holding it pretty good. All you do is just keep steady. Don't get splatted. And I got splatted. But hey.
Yeah, I say our teammate absolutely hung me out to dry there.
Lame. I tried to pursue dualies over there. You see on that very top part, he got like a slice of turf, but not enough, clearly. So I hope everybody's been doing well. If you are new and lurking, definitely consider the Discord, man. We're going to be linking up with people. Basically, anybody that wants to play and meet up with each other, we got roles and stuff like that for the Discord. So we're at catalog 6, you guys. I do want to raise that at least another level or 2 today. This is a little bit more what I'm talking about, though. A little more in the zone, I guess, that time. 1065, not too bad. Yesterday, CK and I, we were in the 12s and probably up, but we'll get back there. Just got to get back into the swing of it, But yeah, anybody can play with us here. You just let us know. My Switch code and the Discord link are on a timer in the chat. So those will be hitting that chat. What's going on, Calvin? What you been up to, son? You been enjoying the game at all yet? I know some people aren't getting it until like after school or after work. But for those of you who've been enjoying, definitely give us your experience. It's fun, man. I love it. Splatoon 3, baby. Let's give them this. Got one. It's a nice invade. It's a nice battle starter. Okay, you're a big fan. You watch the Animal Crossing videos? Dang, man, I feel like I haven't done one in so long, so thank you for that. I appreciate that you, hopefully you've been watching some other stuff too, because I know I kind of pivoted a little bit. Sorry, the last Animal Crossing I would have done was August with that fireworks show. I really like those fireworks shows, man, but that's really cool, dude, so I guess you're down with Animal Crossing, that means. Of course, who isn't, really? Maybe somebody out there without a soul. Just kidding. I keyed. But yeah, I really appreciate the support, man. Thinking about Splatoon at all, Calvin? Okay, you're waiting for November. Yeah, I haven't really been doing the bug and fish ones just because like the game's been out for so long. Like I feel like everybody has them all now. If that makes sense. I was kind of stupid there. Kind of stupid. But definitely, Calvin, if you're thinking about Splatoon 3, man, definitely hit us up. Play some matches with us. Join that Discord and all that if you want to play later. Oh, yeah. That was a well-placed bomb right there. Splat bomb. Alright. I see CK over here, so I'm going to try to back up.
We've got a lot of people. God damn it.
Yeah, they were kind of pinning with that suction. It's just never-ending suction plays.
Yes, indeed.
But we're pinning them back, though. Like, we're pushing them back way far right now.
Are we? Good.
Decently. Especially for the last 10 seconds. Okay, so I did get splatted, but it was in the last, like, 2 seconds. Oh, man, your copy of Splatoon 3 is still shipping? Oh, okay, you speedrun getting golden tools. I guess I haven't heard of doing that. Like, obviously, I've heard of a speedrun. I'm just saying, for golden tools, that's kind of neat. So you got them all in 2 days? Man. I guess I didn't realize it would take a decent bit of time. CK, your picture has your tattered rags, you know.
Indeed, I hadn't upgraded my shirt at that time.
Yeah. What shirt you got on now as far as the special? Like, what's the ability? I mean, the main.
Let's see.
Do you remember?
I'm sorry, I can't look at it right now.
It's okay.
No, I do not offhand.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had it offhand.
Yeah. I'll tell you literally as soon as we start here.
We got somebody named Player up in here. People still gonna be starting this game. What's going on, Crispies, dude? How you doing? You got your Splatoon yet? I don't recall if you're one of those that's maybe getting it later today. Got it already? Because you can feel free to join us, man. You doing well, dude? I'm here with Crimson Knight in the call. We're going to be rolling today with whoever wants to. But I know a lot of people aren't getting it till after school, after work. Or otherwise. Okay. Boom, double boom. Triple. Where's my quad? Okay, he's up there. Got your name, son. Wipe out all of them. Thank you.
You got all of them? Nice job.
I done team wipe.
This is going to be really good for us then.
Unfortunately, it wasn't like a quad kill with one move, but hey, I done a quad. You guys see that epicness? I done boom shakalaka all over them. Got one. Calvin's like, get wrecked, enemies. They are our enemies, aren't they? Yeah, Crispy said yes. Gonna try to get your girlfriend to Plaza and play much of the games, but I want to see if she can get into it. Yeah, man, that's cool. If you ever want to play today, just let us know. Ooh. This dude's gonna like killer whale 5 up in my face. Actually, probably could have dodged that if I paid a little more attention. I was trying to go for the splat instead. Should have saved my life. Kendo with the quadra. Thank you, Calvin. It felt good. It did feel good. Calvin, going back to the Animal Crossing, I know that July was also a big time for the bugs, I feel like, or at least the stags. It was like all about the stags. And so I remember that was when my channel back in quarantine and stuff like that, it was like a slow drip, which I like. I don't like the viral, sensation. I mean, I wouldn't argue with one. I've had them before, like millions of views, but like my videos were just getting viewed a hell of a lot over time. And then now it's like every July, we come back to it. New people getting stags and stuff. So there's some cool bugs in July as well. Archiflame said the lighting in this game is so much better than the others. That's very
Not
interesting.
wrong.
Yeah,
Not wrong.
that is very interesting because to be honest, I feel that hard and like I so hadn't even put it into my thoughts, But you're so right. Damn. Calvin was saying scarab beetle and giant stag is every children's pain because if they're under 8, they can't stay up till 11. Oh no. They probably just time travel, but yeah. It's a funny statement. So that was the match. I got the quad in.
Make sure you clip that, my friend.
Well, I don't know how. I could see if I can go to the terminal right now and save that match. I don't know if that's possible to do it right now. Yeah, I can't open the terminal.
I mean, you're streaming, yeah? So you've got that file, yeah? Like the VOD?
Yeah, like it'll be on VOD.
Yeah.
I'd like it as like a spectator thing, but hey, that's cool.
I'm sure you can find it.
Crispy said, how long you gonna be streaming today? Because I saw you watch you guys when I go to lunch. Oh, are you saying like you'd play then? I guess.
We'll be on all day. Depending on your time zone, we will still be here.
We just not sure on stream though. Let's see. I'm trying to look if I can save it through Splatnet, you guys. Splatnet 3. Because you can see like your replays and stuff. I'm just wondering if you can see them all battles. Yikes. Doesn't look like it. You can see it, but you can't save it. That's the main thing, you guys. Hey, yeah, Calvin, that's funny about your mom. Oh, okay, Crispies. I'm looking at chat while playing. I need to be careful. Oh. Well, CK, if we have to recreate the room, I'll go ahead and save that replay real fast.
Oh, are we not in the same room?
Well, it says one or more players disconnected shortly, blah, blah, blah.
Were you in a match?
Yeah, were you not?
No.
Yeah, we may just
I was like,
have to...
man, this is taking a long time to get a match.
Somehow we got out of each other's
Interesting.
stuff. Are you in one now?
No.
Okay. Are you able to back out somehow?
No, I'm not in a match. Whenever you make the room, I'm able to join.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me view replays real fast and just...
Yeah, do your thing.
I'll add to favorites, I guess. Or no, I'll hit upload. That way we'll have that. Alright, guys. Just so I can have my quad, in case I want to make a highlight. I just uploaded that. Okay, cool. Let's do it. I'm going into the elevator. Create room. Yes, sir. Shambler said, we're still ranked 4th in strikers, but I am even more excited about Splatoon today. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, Shambler. I think Disciple and Dead Meat are going to be sad. I think they're going to lose me. It's all about Splatoon, man. CK, it's up here.
What's up? Okay, hold on.
And anybody that wants to join in, who's a friend and all that. Alright, here we go. Again, you guys can join later, but we're going to go ahead and get it started. We'll do Salmon Run at some point, you guys, but I want to get in a lot of Turf War, alright? So, hopefully you guys are cool with it, and I'm having fun just talking to you guys about whatever, so keep it up, enjoy, join the Discord.
I say, I am, I think, 2,000 gold away from something I bought through the app last night. So we might have to take a break once I get 2,000 more gold.
All right, that's cool. We can always stop the progress and start back up and do that.
Yeah, like I said, just like literally hop out, buy my thing from merch, and then come back.
Yeah, I've got the aviator money too, but I don't have the aviators yet. That was really just for looks though, so I may not actually get them now because I've already done like a photo video.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I may not be getting those. It was really just for the looks.
Well, you gotta look fresh, my friend.
Stay fresh. Look fresh, stay fresh. Oh, you getting it, tri-stringer. Boom, doubles. Gopher.
Gopher.
Sure you remember Gopher.
Of course I remember Gopher.
Who doesn't? Well, a lot of people. Okay, I just got right in that person's roller, dude. Yeah, Shambler was like, it's okay, I'm always recruiting people for strikers. Plus, I'll be joining you for Splatoon.
I am pretty safe if you want to jump to me.
Sorry, man. I already jumped in, but I'm coming over to your direction, so we can make some advances. You can start heading in if you're ready. Got an auto bomb chasing you.
What? Where'd it go?
Well, I'll be safe if you want the spawn.
I mean, it's just frustrating because I had my special.
That's right.
Lost.
Okay,
You know, 60%
there's a bomb
of it
coming.
order.
Ooh, that was close. They were watching you. Good. Jerk-offs. I'm gonna go down to this lower level, try to make our advances here.
Yes, I'm trying to get there.
Oh my god, I hit the wall like an idiot with my shark. That was so stupid. Man, we are getting pinned. There's just too much firepower. We got our allies here, but I don't know if they're doing nothing. Yeesh, I got splatted, man. Just give them a run. Let's see. I guess I'll go to you. I don't know if it's safe, but...
Yeah.
I see them. Somehow couldn't best them. Probably if I was a little bit better. Also, I'm using arrow spray.
I say you're not running a fighting
Yeah,
weapon, so.
it has been noticeable. I'm the junior, that would have taken him. Shambler said, you guys still got this one. Thank you, brother. We're going to be trying. They are definitely doing okay. We had a good resistance at the beginning. This Zipcaster. God.
Yeah, that Zipcaster got good.
Yeah. Good job on them, man. But that was a very bad time to get splatted, you guys. So they are now making that push. Yeesh. That's not good, see. We needed you. Lame, man. I probably could have made the push if I had just survived that. So that's gonna be tough, y'all. I think they might take us. Yeah. Look at that. I appreciate the support, you guys. Calvin saying your whole family plays ACNH. Even grandma. That's fun, man. That's the thing about Nintendo, especially. You know, especially with the Wii coming out. A little bit before and obviously after. They still kind of had that thing going for them, you know. Nintendo's just great like that. CK, you just let me know when we're going to back out.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Try to get it quick, you know, so I don't press keep going.
I mean, I will. My suspicion is I'm going to see, oh, we crossed the threshold, and then I'll tell you the next match. Okay, we're back now.
Okay.
That way we got plenty of time.
Cool, man. So for anybody curious, Crimson Knight and I met at undergrad. So we went to college together. And me and this dude, we were all sorts of things on the campus, like the tour guides, the orientation leaders and stuff, you know, so we were very involved.
We were indeed very involved.
But then, you know, it was like probably a little bit, mostly junior year, I would say, because I was living on campus then, but like CK would come over and we'd be like up till 3 a.m. just playing Brawl, Splatoon, Strikers Charged. Oh my gosh, just like anything on the Wii that was like big, we were probably playing it.
See, yeah, because I was a year, only 1 year ahead of you. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I didn't mean Splatoon, but yeah.
No. But like, that's what I was trying to figure. I was like, I think I was only 1 year. So yeah, your junior year would have been our like perfect, awesome year.
Yeah.
Because we'd have been super available.
I don't know why I said Splatoon, it was just on my mind. But we played basically every first party thing. But Splatoon didn't come out until the Wii U. That's the thing, when people talk crap about the Wii U, you wouldn't have Splatoon without it. The Wii U was great. I love the Wii U. Calvin said, you gotta catch September Salmon and King Salmon, dude. Yeah, I think I got them. I think they're on the channel. Like the videos for them. I'm so sorry for burping, you guys. Some people don't mind, but some people are probably like, disgusting. Alright, CK, things are looking good right now. There's a noob in the middle. I'm gonna get him though, so you probably just keep on. Okay, I'm not gonna get him. Despite being nooberific, they were just evading me. Whoa, dude, Calvin, I didn't know you were subscribed back in the 50K days, so that was like the Scribblenauts, days back then, man. That's epic, dude. Thank you for that support, especially if you've been watching other stuff. That's the thing, is most of the people these days, they did subscribe around then, but they don't watch me anymore, and so it hurts my channel like hell. Yeah, CK, that happened out of nowhere.
No worries.
But I had Crimson Knight on some of those commentaries back in the early days, too. So you guys would have been familiar back then.
Those were good days.
Much simpler.
That's the truth.
I also feel like I didn't care so much about YouTube's like success metrics back then in the old days. Once you get a taste of it, though, it kind of like messes with you, Like you get a taste of going viral and stuff. You get a taste of major successes, and then you like kind of want it again. And I'm particularly
wildly incredibly successful too.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, if you think about just how many channels are out there, yes, I was probably in like top 5%, just because of the sheer volume.
Oh, I bet it was more than that.
It doesn't sound like it, 197,000 subscribers. Like, that doesn't sound like it because there's so many million channels out there, but the thing is the volume, right? So there's everybody out there with a channel that has like 20 subscribers, right? There's like millions and billions and trillions of those. So by the sheer volume of channels, that's why I'm in like the top 5, or at least back then, it would have definitely been top 5%. Like, you look back on 2015, 2014, 16. By the time about 2019, and then definitely COVID rolled around, that's when it's just like, all bets are off, man. Everybody became a YouTuber, a Twitcher, whatever. Calvin, I appreciate that. My voice is not doing well today. It's a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was awful on me, I'm going to admit. So CK, it's saying that I unlocked the abilities, but it's not giving them to me because I don't have the sub things. Do you guys, do you know if it'll give me those? Like, if I unlock a sub slot, will it give it to me?
So it's telling you that you completed a sub slot that's not there?
Yeah, like, so you know how it only has like one sub slot on this gear?
Yes.
And that's it? But it's saying that I'm unlocking, like, I'm getting new abilities, and then they just go off, like, they fade into obscurity. They're just like, like, it'll show me the sub, it's like Inksaver main, and then it goes away.
I honestly don't know. Like, I do not know the answer. If I had to speculate, I would say that no, they're just lost into oblivion.
That's gonna be my guess, too. I was just wondering if I, like, unlocked a sub slot one day, would it just automatically fill that with whatever it was? But maybe not. It's not a huge deal, though, because I'll probably end up getting new gear, that has the 3 slots.
Yeah, I'd say the one that I ordered has 3 slots in it, so I'm super excited.
Nice, I need to order those, too. Probably screw the looks, right? Just get it. But
it wouldn't, from what I remember, I'll have to look at it again, but it wasn't terrible looking.
I may need to order it from you. Oh. I want an Inksaver main that has 3 slots. That's what I'm looking for. Inksaver main. God, these just gonna try to get that guy. Okay, luckily they got him. Thank you guys. You know, talking about my voice and stuff. Like the fastest way to my heart, aside from being my wife, is commenting about my voice. Anything positive. That's like the quickest way to my heart. And food. Good tasting food, man. Jeez, I'll marry you. Alright.
That's one of the many, many things that I love about my partner.
The food?
Yes.
Is it that she makes it, or she just enjoys the finer foods in life?
Both.
Gotcha.
And the stuff that she makes is top notch.
I'm going back to the lead.
It's probably a good idea because I think they're advancing behind us.
Yeah, I splatted one of them. There's another one here. Boom, he's dead. Alright, let's do it. Keep pushing. Shambler said, nice, food wins all the time. Gotta love food, man. I love really junky food, you know what I mean? Like, I love fast food. I love double cheesy cheeseburgers and pizza and all that good ish. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, what's going on? JJ. It's JJ the Nico. Or do you pronounce that Nico? I've actually never known that. Do you say like Neko or Nico? N-E-K-O. I'm not an anime.
I'd say Neko.
Neko.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I would say it.
Yeah, it's like
any kind of problem.
sometimes I think that's Japan, right? Like anime or something. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you, brother. Gotta make sure I'm respecting you. Want to get your name right. But yeah, man, what you been up to, dude? JJ. You got Splatoon 3, you gonna join us? That's Boom Shaka. Boom. Alright, good push at the end there, I think.
I think we're okay.
Hell yeah, you guys.
This is the back game.
Alright. So we're gonna back out. I'm gonna look at what's in the shops while CK's doing that. I also gotta blow my nose, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, man, what's been going on? Oh, you don't have a Switch? Okay. I didn't know that, JJ. I totally thought you were going to be one of our Splatooners. Splatters.
Dr. K, if you go into Splatnet 3, the ink black pedal jack is the shirt that I have ordered.
That's a wonderful name. Okay.
It is.
Is it under... Where do I go for that?
Splatnet shop.
Splatnet shop, Splatnet shop, Splatnet shop. Where the hell is that? Oh, here it is. It's the first thing. God. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna order this ink black paddle jack. Yes, dude, it's ink recovery. I will take that. Alright, order. Order. Okay. I'm good, you guys. I'm gonna go get that too. So let's head out to merch. JJ said, I've never played a Splatoon game. And then you said buffering. Usually when people are buffering, I don't mean to say it like this, but it's usually on them. I have Google Fiber, so in general, that's all I can say, at least. Alright, man. CK and I both gonna be rolling with our black hoodies. That's right, son. Okay.
What? It says I haven't ordered anything yet.
Really?
Yeah.
JJ said, no, I meant that as silence. I didn't know that. I guess it's not really a hoodie. It's like a puffy jacket. Kind of makes me look like I got my beer gut on.
I've definitely ordered. It shows that I've ordered. No, I want this.
Alright, here's my Inksaver main. I need to be using that. Okay, sweet. My kit is starting to become a little bit better here, y'all. A little bit better. We'll check the shops and then... Okay, Shambler said I never played Splatoon either, but good time to start. He played the Splatfest this year, but that's it. Hey, man, that was a good introduction, dude. That demo. It's a good intro, but it's also not representative of, like, the day-by-day either, because Tricolor... Don't base it off Tricolor. Alright, y'all.
That's right. I've worked my way around you. Okay, so I need you.
JJ, the little one's doing great. He's starting Little League. His first game is actually tomorrow. It's a scrimmage. Look, you guys, there's CK in the plaza. Pants are a little bit tight. That's alright.
Yeah, I need to. I thought maybe it would be cool to have the pants to change the colors. I am not enjoying it as much as I was.
I was just messing around with him. That's okay. That's okay. Man, you can get a face visor. You know, like in COVID, they have those face shields and stuff. Shambler said, I have an iPhone and the stream is perfect for me. I'm happy somebody's holding out with the iDevices with me. I feel like most people I run into are all about the Android.
Ooh, and one more level, I get my MZAP. I am ready whenever you are, my friend.
Alright, I'm gonna create. It's making the room. Thank you, JJ. Said good luck to him. Alright, that room is here. You're always on it.
I try.
Alright, y'all. Here we go. We'll start with this crew. Alright, now we got our puffy jackets. We're gonna look like a gang. A gang who wears North Face. I keyed. Alright, what we got? Hagglefish Market. The starts for this one, like the spawn point, doesn't let me separate too much from people.
I think that's right now at least my biggest complaint with this level. But I like it overall. It is a good overall level, I think.
It's decent. How dare you? Boom. You done evaded my boom. Oh, we got him. With the help of Crimson Knight. Alright. At least there's no spawn camping. Yeah, JJ, that's the thing. They did pretty good at probably at least curbing that a little bit. I haven't really been pinned down right at spawn point yet, so I haven't gotten to like test it, but you get that momentary invincibility. You can kind of spawn around the people rather than right in one spot. Remember in Splatoon previous games, you had to spawn right on the point. Right on the spawn point. Alright, CK, these guys are definitely, they're making a push. They don't seem to win a lot of combat, and against me that's saying something. There is a few of these. A few moments like that. Hey, we got Trung P Shooter Gamer. What is going on, brother? What you been up to, dude? Good to see you again. Hey, what's going on, Shadow Pro? What you guys up to? Anybody can play, so you guys just let me know. Definitely join our Discord if you're looking for playing Splatoon with other people too. We got it all built out for you. I know a lot of people aren't getting it quite yet. Maybe they're getting it after work and school today. Seek and I have been doing pretty good. We had like a maybe rough first game or two, but that's just me warming up. Now things are going mostly good. in the turf wars. Do you see anything that needs attention, CK?
I'm trying to work around it. Damn. Sorry, a reef slider was coming up on me and I couldn't think.
Yeah, well, I done splatted them.
Nice.
So Trung, we do have a bot. I used to activate it a lot, and then people stopped using it. But it was fun. It had all the mini games and stuff, you know, like war and the heist version, like boss battles and stuff.
I didn't notice that person has a whole night set. Look at that.
They're like Moon Knight.
Yeah, they are like Moon Knight.
Something. All right. Yeah, JJ, I remember, brother. So let's see. So yeah, me and CK topping the list again. That's what we want.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, JJ, I think I remember from Scribblenauts too. It's getting harder and harder to remember things from back then. Just because I'm getting so old and stressed in life, but yeah, no. I still remember a good deal. That's why we're doing the podcast. Hey, we got Comps Vogel who just got home from work. He said, "What's up?" Comps, I don't remember if you play Splatoon or not. That moment when CK and I spawn on the exact spot.
Did we spawn together?
Yeah, but I've moved quickly.
Okay.
I ain't no punk bitch.
I think I'm just so used to the test fire where you always went left that I just like
went right.
naturally go right.
My direction was right, dude.
Yours was right?
Yeah.
I would have sworn it was left.
I remember it specifically being right just because of the museum. There's that path that you can go on that goes like upstairs. It's like a thin pathway, and that's only to the right. Like they don't have one on the left.
Oh yeah, that's a good call because I always went left on museum.
Yeah, we got museum a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, Comps is saying he doesn't got Splat 3. It's all good, brother. It's all good. And I think I hit it. Man. I done hit the wall, you guys. Stopped my shark short. But hey, Comps Vogel, there's plenty of time if you ever are planning on getting it. Plenty of time. All throughout the life of Splatoon. Be planning some Splatfests and all that, you guys. Yeah, this Doolies is trying to roll like mad. And they're doing it. It's just I need the ink. That's the only problem. Oof.
Oh.
Thank you. Somebody else done got him. Splat for splat, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. There's not just one gent, is there? I do not, JJ. The thing is that they had Mega Pack, but they also did that Scribblenauts Showdown. Those were the two, essentially, tests, you could say, from Shiver Entertainment. Shiver took it over. Warner Brothers still publishes it and all that stuff, but Fifth Cell dissolved, and so Fifth Cell would be the developer that you would know and love for that. Fifth Cell still operates, it's just that they laid off like most of the staff and whatnot, so I guess dissolved isn't the right word, but like they really just changed everything. So it's not the Fifth Cell, you know, they don't really do Scribblenauts anymore. They handed it off, like I said. And so Shiver Entertainment has kind of like proven that even if they do make another Scribblenauts game, it's not at all what we want. Like they are out of touch with the people. I don't like saying that, you know what I mean? Like I want them to do well. So I'm not saying that to be some prick about it, you know, it's just, obviously Scribblenauts and I did amazing things together, you know? And so clearly I would want what's best for it, you know? So I would never just talk smack to be a jerk. So that match didn't go as well. You can see it by the turf, but also just by how that was going. Did not go well for me, at least.
No.
But, Trung, I don't know what Asphalt 9 is. Do you know what that is, CK?
Not offhand, no.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. But yeah, JJ, like the thing was, if you haven't played it, you know, Scribblenauts Showdown wasn't even a typical Scribblenauts game. It was more like akin to Mario Party, but Scribblenauts style. Yet you're not Mario Party, right? So like you're not gonna do as good as Mario Party. I think it had like something there. It just wasn't as good. And then of course Mega Pack. The problem with it is that like if you're not using handheld mode, you have to use the little wheel to type stuff and stuff, and that is just so stupid. It's just such a pain. There was also plenty of glitch, plenty of UI problems, or it's maybe not UI, but it's just like the usability of the object editor. Not good at all. I'll go left this time. And CK will go left. Dang it.
That's, I laughed because like I need to remember to go left.
On your left.
Okay. Let's go back to test fire.
That I go right.
Yes. I'll stop going right and messing up what side I was supposed to go on.
Boom, got him. It's boom shakalaka. Asphalt 9 is a racing game, by the way. Yeah, I don't know it.
I guess it makes sense. I can see how that would be a thing.
That's the problem these days, you guys. It was maybe even in the old days. You know, I'm a dad. Got 3 YouTube channels. Got a wife. I don't always have time for every game out there, basically. Like, if you ask me if I played a game, it's gonna be very hit or miss. Old games? Hell yeah. Probably a lot of old games. Especially if they were on N64, Sega Genesis. Hell yeah. Mixed bag of Wii games, but a lot of Wii U, especially first party. Whoa. I don't recall if I ever did hard mode on PvZ. I like Plants vs. Zombies, dude. It's dope. Hey, what's going on, small boy Sprinkles? Over on Twitch. We are on Twitch and YouTube. In case you hear a chat that you do not see. Anybody can play with us today. Definitely join our Discord, guys. And yes, my voice is shot and sick. Feels like forever. So now they got their backs to a corner. And I got somebody on my 6. Speaking of backs. Splat for splat. JJ said Mario and Luigi RPGs were fire. It's funny because that's one game I didn't get like too far into, surprisingly. I like Super Mario RPG though. You feel that? Your throat's horrible right now? You gonna pick up Splatoon in a few hours? Alright, brother. Make sure you join our Discord if you're not already over there. We got it all built out for people to matchmake with each other. Share stuff. If you're good at the game, share some replays with me. I'll commentate them on my YouTube. Oh, God. That was not good, you guys. Getting splattered right there. We needed that last push. So I'm pretty sure they're going to win that one. Not good. Here, I got you, man. 1 second, small. And it doesn't send it to Twitch. Here, I got you.
There we go.
Did we win it?
We did win it.
All right. Phantasmic. I thought we were going to lose for sure. All right, you guys. So that was a good change of pace. So yeah,
we
definitely.
keep going?
Yeah, we're going to keep going.
Okay. I couldn't tell with what you were saying. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, JJ, I appreciate that. Just know if you like subscribe somewhere and don't watch anything from it, it kind of like hurts it instead. So like if you're just trying to help me, that's cool, man. You don't have to like drop the sub unless you're interested in those contents of that channel. the Pokemon Unite one, Pokemon Master Kendo, is also going to do the Scarlet and Violet. So when those games come out, you know, I'll be streaming that over there, doing that over there. The Twitch is all the same for all of these, so you don't have to worry if you're on the Twitch side. Pokemon Go, if you're talking about that, you know, obviously it's all Pokemon Go stuff. Not really deviating. Sometimes Pokemon trading card game, like we open card packs and stuff, but not as often. Usually just Pokemon Go. Alright, Dite Master's getting this in an hour. That's when the pre-order comes. Hell yeah, brother. That is awesome. You doing alright today? Forgive all of the sounds of sickness.
Say, we like Dite Master, yeah? That's
Well,
a name that I seem to remember liking.
I can tell you, by the way, the answer is yes, but I can tell you also, if we didn't like someone, I probably wouldn't say it on the stream. Like,
Oh,
no, we hate them.
The person, the name.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh
all
yeah,
good.
no, I'm definitely not gonna be like, oh yeah, you remember that person you said was garbage?
Yeah, we hate that person, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yes, we do. No. But yeah, of course, we like everybody here.
Damn,
boy.
Doolies.
Thanks, JJ. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I mean, that's another one we can play together, you know, because now they're gonna have that be online story, you know, like it's not just online battles, online trading, raiding, you know. It's gonna be the first Pokemon game that actually lets us like all progress together in the main part. So that's really cool to me. Yo, Kendo Friend likes my name. Yeah, that's CK. Crimson Knight is Kendo Friend.
Yeah.
Been a friend since undergraduate college, before I had YouTube. Before I started the channel. Dude, if CK and I were actually like streaming or whatever, like if we were like doing our content back then, God, we'd probably be like a million, because we were like, that would have been the earliest of days, and we played.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
we played just endless hours, dude. Like, it was good stuff. We were
I
like
mean-
completionists, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And you know, YouTube wasn't brand new at that
Yeah.
point, but you know, it was new enough. I think we would have been pretty good.
It was also new for gaming more so. Like, they weren't really doing Let's Plays so much. Like,
Yeah.
so the year would have been 2007 largely
Yeah,
was
like
our big.
2007. Yeah.
That was our big year of like playing video games, just being completionists. Went into 2008, you know, it bled into that as CK graduated. But, what's going on, Darth Spronkles, though? Thanks for joining us over there on the YouTubes. Appreciate it, man. That's usually where more of our traffic comes in, but, you know, we love the Twitch, too. Crispies is back. And JJ was asking, what's your favorite Pokemon that they revealed so far? I mean, Lechonk is just amazing. Like, you gotta love Lechonk. I really like Cloth, though. Like, I might be a Cloth stan. It's this big crab, CK. It's big
yeah?
it's this big-ass crab that hangs out on cliffs. I think they call it Cloth because it's like a claw and a cliff. So they put those names
cool.
together. I also like the starters, you guys, because other than Quaxley, first off, I just don't like water starters in general, except for Poplio. And I mean, Squirtle's okay and stuff. Like, so I'm not saying that they all just suck garbage, but like Quaxley's my least favorite. I know I'm gonna make a lot of enemies there, but Fuecoco and Sprigatito, those are they got names like Espanol, you know. We're gonna have a region that's in Spain, Portugal, you know, that's what they're basing that region off of. So like, I really like it when the names of these Pokemon go into that, you know, if they can lean into the Spanish language. That's really cool, because Fuecoco, that's like fuego, which is fire. Cocodrillo, that's crocodile. Sprigatito, you know, it's like sprig, but then gatito is a little cat. And so it is. It's a grassy little cat. People have been calling it weed cat. Yeah, Shambler said, I will need to lean on y'all for knowledge and strategies to get even better at Splatoon. Well, Shambler, when I end this stream, I'm actually going to break away from CK for a little bit and finish a video that I'm working on. It's 6 tips for beginners. So that'll probably help you out a lot. And it's going to be geared only towards Turf War, not the other modes. This is going to help for just like some of those things that may not be as intuitive. Some of them are very intuitive, right? But like the tips that I'm going to give are about the not so obvious things, you know? I can give one of them to you guys for free because I've been giving it easy, but like the squid heads and octoling heads there in the middle, at the top middle, I should say, those are an indicator like a scoreboard. So whichever head logos are bigger indicates which team is in the lead. So you can use that again. Like, they don't have like a score, for instance, like a number score at all times, you know? So that's just one of the more like obvious tips, I would say. Some people know about that already from previous games. But it's not like, if you're brand new to Splatoon, you may not know these things. You might just be like, oh, that's just our heads for our... Okay. Type Master says, me game comes with a pin. Very swag. Shambler, so it's in the top middle of the screen. I'll show it to you when we get back into a match here. It's unfortunate we had to disconnect. But basically, imagine the very top middle of the screen. You'll see it soon. It'll be the color of your team, and the opponent's team, of course, will have their heads. And they're either a little squid head or an octoling head, like an octopus or a squid. And those heads also, I think they show which gun you're using. We'll have to confirm that here, right here. Shambler said, wow, okay. So yeah, look at that. See how they have the weapons in there too? But each of those heads, there's pink and green. Pink is our team, obviously. But yeah, that's... Whichever ones are bigger are going to indicate which team is leading. Now, sometimes it's so close, like right here, we just started the match, right? So we're going to be pretty much neck and neck, you know? So it's like very hard to tell at this point, but when one team starts like really leading, you're going to see it. Like, it's going to be very obvious that those heads are a bigger size. Right now, we're still kind of neck and neck. Yeah, JJ, I don't know if it was a rage quit. It was more just that people are disconnecting all over the place right now. Like, I think there's a little bit of instability with the game's newness. Like, this is where they're going to have most of their traffic probably coming in since it just launched. Hopefully that fixes itself a little bit, but luckily it doesn't happen too often. That's the good news. I just let that kill me. God, I'm an idiot. So Shambler, at least it does do that too, you know? Like, that's the good news, is it's also a utility to see who has been splatted, you know, and what weapons they've got. So, like, it does serve multiple functions. It's just the thing that people often don't know is that when they first pick up the game. Now, again, many of you guys who are here that have played before, y'all probably know that from previous Splatoon games. Yeah, JJ, I've seen the other colors. We had yellow actually on the stream earlier. It was like yellow and cyan, I think. There's been a lot of pink and green, though. Those are very Splatfesty of Splatoon 2, I think. Very Splatfest colors. Yeah, Shambler, you saw it earlier when our heads, our logos were the bigger ones. That was kind of a waste of shark. I've been getting splatted a lot. Some of it's been looking at chat and getting splatted, but some of it's just been careless. I gotta be very careful here. But Shambler, it sounds like that video will be just for you, man, because if you didn't know about that tip, for example, the rest of them are going to be much less obvious. Much more strategy and stuff. For Turf War. Good God, dude. I've been getting splatted so... These have all been foolish. Very foolish splats. I'm sorry, you guys. Not the best display. Oof, that looks bad.
That does look bad.
I feel like that team wasn't even especially great. It's just... I made so many flubs, dude. It was like every 30 to 50 seconds I was getting splatted. Like an idiot. I'm gonna put in some nose spray, you guys. So I went
Well,
off.
you did better than our hydrosplatling.
Not saying much that I was third, unfortunately. What's going on, Lisa? What you been up to? Lisa's like, hey, sorry, I just woke up. Lisa, you got a Nintendo Switch, right? Should get in on the Splatoonage. If you have any inclination that you might like it, I think you should try it. Lame. Pepsi, how could you? Yeah, dude, CK, the first place, we ate at a Waffle House on our first night because we got there so late in North Carolina. But then we went to this beer garden place the next day. It was like the first restaurant I could say that we ate at after the Waffle House. And they looked at me like I was on methamphetamines when I said I wanted a Dr. Pepper. That scared me because I was like, what, does North Carolina like not have Dr. Pepper? It's like a nation thing. It's not like,
Yeah.
it's only Texas or something, it's only this place. And so it was just that restaurant. She was just sort of like awkward. Like they didn't have like any sodas basically except for they had Pepsi. But like she was just like looking at me like I was crazy. And it felt really bad. But it was so funny because then she like finally was just like, well, we have Pepsi. Is that okay? I was like, is Monopoly money okay? Pepsi.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it scared me. But no, every a place after that had Dr. Pepper. You gotta have the doc.
Yeah, Pepsi's just not enjoyable.
It's not the thing. Sorry, guys. You probably like Pepsi out there, but... Whew. Lisa said, I'll be lurking, but will post. Hey, Lisa. Any support is much appreciated. Oi. I'm seriously doing so bad now. What is my problem?
No worries, man. I'm just breaking 800. Like,
I'm just getting splatted by everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Shambler said I don't drink soda anymore, but when I did, it was Dr. Pepper. I've actually lowered my soda intake. It was never outrageous. Like, I'd never go more than once a day. Some people, might do 2, 3 a day or something. I don't know. We are definitely going to lose. There just ain't no way about it. We have lost. I did terribly, you guys. I gotta get my head in the game. Look at that. Terrible. Man, we were rocking so much socks earlier. Sag. Alright, you guys. CK is going to need to entertain the chat because I'm going to take a pee-pee.
Okay. We're keeping going though, yeah?
oh man.
Okay. I'm here.
You're back?
Yeah.
Hooray! Trying to entertain your chat for that time was very stressful.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I'm messing with you.
Shambler said, it's just me. I cut out a lot of sugar from my diet. I drink black coffee and seltzer water instead of soda. What have you noticed? Like, did it change your life, you know? What did it do for you? Because I do feel like garbage every day. Like, I just actually feel like complete shite. Bodily, mentally, everythingly. Right when I wake up. So, any tips? He said it definitely helps. Lisa says, Shambler, me too, though still drink loads of coffee. So you just drink it straight black? Like, is there, milk? Some kind of substitute? I cannot have coffee just like straight up black. I have backed off a little bit of just sweetening things. Got a double with the shark.
So, congratulations. So I know it's been a while since you've worked in a traditional office setting, but did you have that nonsense in your office of real men drink their coffee black? If you drink it anything other than straight, you're not a real man. Was that present in your offices?
I would say no, but I also didn't quite talk to people a lot about coffee. Like, I just didn't have too many discussions on any regular basis about coffee. Usually it was about drinking alcohol. Like, they wanted me to drink, and back then I had never had any alcohol.
That's balonus.
Nowadays they'd probably say the same thing about my alcohol tastes. Like, I drink girly drinks, you guys. I gotta have them fruity. Gotta have it where, something vodka maybe. I remember CK one time brought some pretty good whiskey, I think it was, or bourbon. Isn't that a whiskey?
Yeah, probably bourbon, because that's my favorite, but yes.
Yeah, and I had to put, what was it? It was like that Minute Maid or some crap. Like, remember, I had some kind of fruity juice that I had to make it with.
Yeah.
I think it was those Minute Maid, cartons.
So, here's my thing. Do I enjoy bourbon? Sure. But I'm also never going to be the person that's going to be like, oh yeah, if you're not drinking scotch, you're not a real man. Like, that's just...
Yeah.
Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Why is this so difficult?
I told you about Spencer at some point. That's Missy's dude and stuff. And I remember I ordered a cherry vodka thing or something. And he was like, wow, did you leave your tampon at home? He's just one of those.
They're together though, yeah?
Yeah. They got married in 2016. It was a really fun wedding. It was in Corpus. Pokemon Go had just come out. I didn't have a smartphone then, though. That's the funny thing. Only about 2 months later, I would.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. K. I didn't mean to steal that kill.
Doesn't matter to me. As long as they die. I need them dead.
13 seconds.
Man, I'm in such a danger zone, but I'm still alive. Okay, now I'm dead. Shambler said, I made the change years ago, back in 2018. Had to start putting less and less sugar and cream in the coffee till I got used to black. And yes, I only drink black. Okay, you only drink coffee black, so it's just straight up. I don't know that I could ever achieve that, man. Props to you. I don't think I could. Maybe you probably said the same thing to yourself back then, though. And then you did it. Maybe. But yeah, anybody else want to add to discussions here? Drinks, coffees? Can we have a Splatfest that's tea, coffee, and something? What would it be? Water? CK and I right there. Up on the tops.
The way it's meant to be.
Diet Master says, I don't even drink coffee, I think is what you're saying.
I've never had a drop of coffee in my life either. But
Have you really not?
Nope, not a single one.
I didn't know that. Is there a specific reason, or you just never just did it?
Well, I mean, it started off as like I just didn't, and then it became a thing of like, oh my god, you've never had coffee? So I was like, whatever, may as well just keep the streak up.
Yeah.
But mainly, I know that I have an addictive personality, and one fewer vice that costs money is better for both my health and my pocketbook. But also, I mean, I've mellowed out a lot as I've aged. But like particularly back when you and I like met and everything, I was very high energy and very, very hyper. And I was just really worried about like what would that level of caffeine
What's the chemical reaction here?
Yeah, because I mean, you get a lot of people that say things like, "Oh yeah, you know, like ADHD people, the coffee actually like calms them."
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
yeah, it happens to Rhett.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coffee like
so well, that's definitely a possibility. Like, I wasn't gonna, test it and see what was gonna happen. The other thing.
Sometimes people would be a little bit rude to CK, to be honest. Like, I think he and I don't remember if I went with you to get tuxes with everybody for my wedding. I think you were there. Or maybe it was when you were getting your... Maybe it was just when you were getting your singular tux. Like,
I think it's when I was getting mine, because I know because I had to, fly in.
Yeah. And so when we went, like, the guy that was, like, just doing all the fitting stuff for CK was just like, man, how many coffees have you had today? Like, they were, like, always made comments like that, because he was high energy.
That, like, I feel like there were a lot of times where, like, if I got, more high energy, what was that going to mean for, professional life? And, was it going to be business appropriate? And I never wanted to get in a situation where that could be a problem.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not doing well.
I'm assuming my life would be so much better if I cut fast food entirely, but oh my gosh, you guys. That's going to be, like, it is actually a drug. Like, I am actually drug addicted to it. I require it. Like, it's crazy. When COVID hit, actually, it was kind of weird. Like, everybody just kind of hunkered down for, like, the first 2 weeks until they kind of, like, figured out what we can do and not do and stuff, and I didn't even, like, go to fast food and whatnot. And I was eating out of a place that was like a local kitchen. CK, I don't know if you ever knew Crema. Crema's actually shutting down. They're closing their doors, man.
Oh, that's a shame.
Nobody can afford it here anymore,
Oh,
but anyway, Crema's closing. But yeah, they turned into like a kitchen essentially where they would get people bulk of stuff during COVID and safely. And so I was doing that, and I was just eating whatever that was, and it wasn't really fast food. Like, they would give me, like, a whole slab of, like, turkey. Maybe it was bacon. Maybe it was some kind of, like, and, like, vegetables and eggs and stuff. So, like, basically for, like, 2 months almost of, like, COVID, I didn't have a lick of fast food at all. That's, like, a record for me, you guys. I eat it, like, every week, essentially. And it did not change me that much, to be honest. I don't know if I have to do it for like a year to feel anything better. Like, I really did not feel anything. Cutting out soda, cutting out fast food for 2 months. Like, I really did not feel different, I would say. I really didn't.
Really?
I do recall, though, being pretty happy, so maybe there's a connection there. It's just, I thought I was happy because, for one, I'm an introvert. I did not mind COVID lockdown at all. Like, I didn't have to go see my family every Sunday for dinner. That was great. Like, I did not have to listen to the trauma of people saying, like, slavery wasn't that bad and all this political crap that they were saying in public restaurants and shit. Hated that. It was an absolute trauma. So I loved that I didn't have to do that anymore. I liked the virtual world that sort of became out of it. Animal Crossing was coming out. My YouTube channel was doing good, which was, like, good because the channel was dying as well before that. All this stuff, right? So, like, I thought it was those things kind of, like, making me happier. But, hey, maybe there was a tie-in from the food thing. Maybe it was just part of it.
So it's funny because my partner and I had very different reactions to lockdown.
Yeah.
She was very much like you, and I'm built for this. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
This is not a problem in the slightest. And I was like, oh my god, I need social interaction,
Yeah.
please.
I knew you would. Sorry to say. Mike, by the way, is in the chat. Mike Picala, if you playing, you know, we're rolling, dude.
Our Mike?
Yeah, our Mike.
Mike, please, you're wonderful.
But he was also saying, are you still doing Camp Gladiator? So I'm not, actually. That stopped with COVID. We were doing it from home and whatnot. It, like, was not working good at home. I thought it could. I thought working out from home would be alright. I think lifting weights from home is cool, but, like, trying to get running in and stuff just kind of sucks. Like, from home, for me, at least. Sure, other people could do it. Sure, if I, like, jogged in the neighborhood, it'd be better. I don't feel like I can even run anymore, though. I love to walk, you guys. Like, I could walk for the entire day. It's 24/7. I probably hurt like hell, but I just love the act of walking. Mike is at the office. He's stuck. He said, so he won't be able to play till after work hours.
Okay.
It's all good, brother. We do miss you. Yeah, Diet Master was saying Animal Crossing saved lockdown for literally everyone I know. It was just a part of it for me. I do agree it was great and everything. Nintendo really... that was like a fortunate thing to come out of a unfortunate world event, you know? That was a very fortunate thing for them, man. They were probably so happy because everyone needed, you know, a nice island getaway, right? So that worked really good for them. I'm happy about that. And it was fun, too. Like, they gave everybody masks in the game if they wanted them. Like, that was just a cool touch. Pokemon Go changed a lot during the pandemic for the better for me, for my content-wise. I had just started that channel, like, before COVID, and I was like, oh, man, I just started this channel. You know, I thought it was ruined. But no, it was only the springboard for what would be, like, huge for me. We're talking massive. I raised tons of money for charities, dude. I helped so many people out, man. And now that channel's probably... It's, like, kind of dead. It's, like, half dead, let's call it. It cycles through moments where it's, like, doing really good based on the game's content. And then it'll just dry, like, completely dry. We're talking, like, 100, 200 views when it's dry. And then 50, 80,000 when it's, like, great, right? You know?
Right.
So that's a stark contrast. Yeah. Almost got all 3 slots filled up on our ink black paddle jack.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Doing better than me, my friend. I just got my second one.
Well, I just got that, is basically what I'm saying.
I was gonna say, oh man.
To me, that's like almost filling them up because we only have one more to go, is basically what I'm implying.
I see that, okay.
Yeah.
Makes
That
sense.
was my implication. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, anybody feel free to speak in the chat on your, like, your experiences, I guess, right? With the COVID lockdowns, with anything that you're thinking of that we're talking about here. Looks like we got Faded Feline up in the chat saying, hi, Ken. Thank you for not calling me Ken. If you're going to shorten it, I appreciate that. You said Starcat Raid. We got a raid over there on the Twitch side. I know we're on Twitch and YouTube right now, so... Hey, if we got that raid coming, I appreciate it, you guys. My voice is a little bit shot, but yes, I am Dr. Kendo. Ladies and gentlemen, streaming on Twitch and YouTube. We are obviously rolling with Splatoon, but anyone can feel free to join us. That's the big thing. Ah, Kaya Wolf Cupcakes. All right, that's who we're talking to. Thank you so much.
Hey, what's up, Kaya?
I always loved Kaya Wolf Cupcakes.
Yeah, she's old school good.
Yeah, I call it mid-school during that time for me. Just because
mid-school
mid-school for me was that time, you know, like old school would be like 2012, you know, 2013.
Okay.
That was when I was like just getting new in there. Mid-school was when Scribblenauts went viral and I was hitting millions of views, and then I started Twitch, so that'd be 15, 16, 17, perhaps going into 18. And then we had late school and then current school, if you want to call it that. New school. You changed the streamer name. Gotcha. Well, you were always my girl, man. You were so dope all the time, so I'm sure you're still maintaining all that dopeness. I do just have to say, if I didn't say it, I'm a little bit sickly. You know, my voice a little bit shot. It's like mostly here. Just kind of in and out. Ruki is good kato. I agree, man. Welcome on in, Amaya. Thank you so much. You returned to stream just this week, so that's the thing. I didn't want to be rude, but I was like, well, I haven't really like seen you in a long time, so the rude part would have been like, I haven't watched you in forever. But I guess that's the reason. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to actually imply that I hadn't watched you, you know, out of any. What would be the word? Lack of wanting to? Is there a better word for that? Boom.
Lack of desire?
Boom shakalaka, yeah, lack of desire. There you go.
I had to think about that. I was like, I don't know what would be.
Hey, I need a thesaurus. Ah, okay, you're her friend. Wolf girl maid. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Wolf girl maid. Oh my gosh, you guys, not doing so well now. Not doing so well. Oh no. We have 30 seconds to make this up, alright? We can do this. So you were starting with Pokemon Sword Shield, Nuzlocke. I presume that means you're going to get in on Scarlet Violet, which will be fun. I'll be all over that. Okay, fellow parent. IRL BFF. I like that. I like that. Yeah, my son is going to be 5 next month. It's crazy. I remember I was asking Kaya Wolf Cupcake's advice on having a kid and streaming. Back in those old days, yeah, we got wiped out. We got screwed. You guys, not going so well now. Oi. Your kid's gonna be 8. I'm not gonna lie, this is a heavy topic, you guys, but... Okay, yours is 9 and homeschooled, so this may actually go into what I'm gonna talk about. This is pretty heavy. It can get political for some people. I just say don't be inflammatory, essentially, when I bring this up, but, like... I do have an actual fear now about sending my kid to school for the school shootings. You know, it's one of these things that maybe because I'm on Twitter it's so much worse, but just like news obviously probably blows it up and whatnot when it happens, but it's just like, you know, to me, I fear it, and I feel like I shouldn't. You know, like back in the days, like people would say like, don't be afraid of the terrorists because then they win, right? So don't be afraid of the school shooters because then they win, right? Shambler saying, I do as well, Kendo, school shootings are scary. It's just one of those things that's like, I'm sending my son somewhere. I obviously like expect and want them to be safe, but like, you know, that's sort of just out of my reach, out of my grasp. They're not going to be with me, you know what I mean? So like... the fear of being taken from me. It could be almost anything though, not like a school shooting. It could be even like a kidnapping. It could be just like, I don't know, just something happening, I guess. So I don't know, I'm kind of having this like, you could call it irrational, or maybe it's founded in something, maybe it's founded in logic, but like I'm just having fears about it, because obviously he'll be starting school in public school next year. So, been on my mind. But yeah, Shambler said, you're allowed to be afraid when they happen all the time. Yeah. I hear you. If anybody, you know, gets into politics, I am middle of the road. I don't have a party, so like, you know, don't try to fight me on something, you know, like I don't have a party. Shambler said completely rational. Faded Feline said, I just have to try not to think about it. He said, you do what's comfortable. She's too social to not send to public school. Everyone has their comfort zone. Amaya was saying, that's why I do K-12. He said, yes, the class lineups suck at times, but it is a lot better. My town has a lot of issues with child safety at the schools, so I know where you're coming from. Oh, okay, so you guys feel me, sounds like. Again, I don't mean to bring up a heavy topic. Although I never shy away from them, I'll be honest.
So heavy topics need to be discussed.
That's what I think. I just think everyone can discuss them in real ways, right? You know?
Yes.
Like, that's kind of the idea. Not inflammatory ways. Usually my chat keeps it together, though. I'm really proud of you guys. Y'all always handle the discussion responsibly. Yeah, Shambler said, this isn't political, it's statistics, but I have thought about homeschool as well. Yeah, I think it's just the issue of guns that makes things become political, you know, for people. But, yeah. Maya, I am definitely going to read that just after this. I need to make a good push here, and I need to protect CK from... there's somebody right on you. She said, if I was able to not think about it, I would. But when you hear about them finding bodies, and high school was known to have gang wars during fourth lunch, it was designed to be a jail initially. I feel you. I hear you. Being a parent myself, I can feel it. See, you guys can hear that crack in my voice. It's like I just have this, like, stitch in my throat, if that's what they call it. Like, makes it hard to be on my full voice here. Which is painful. I love to use my voice. Sounds like I like to hear myself talk. It's not that. I like voice. I like broadcast. Anyway, Alsterk8 plays. Said hi. What's going on, brother? Definitely, you guys make sure if you do want to play Splatoon with us, you know, join up on that Discord. We got it right here. But yeah, I mean, Faded Feline's like, hey, yeah, that is heavy stuff. We all just try to do our best as parents. That's all we can do. Maya was saying his son finished his school for the day in an hour. That's good. Hug him tight. I know you will. Hug him tight, love him. My kid he's just he's incredible, you guys. He's an absolute genius. So I told a lot of you guys he's on the spectrum. It's a bit of a new world for me. My family, like my mom, she was in a military family, and so her father, my grandfather, veteran of 2 wars, he was a commander. Just kind of used to people like listening to him and stuff. With that, I think came a certain internalized ableism that I had. Like when my son like got a diagnosis, my wife celebrated. Like it was a good thing, right? Like she was happy. She like made a cake for him and stuff. Celebrated all this neurodivergence and stuff. And honestly, like I probably have some of it, you know, like there's obviously varying shades of it and everything. I feel like I have some kind of neurodivergence with the way that I am. I've been like looking up into it. But when it first happened, I was like really sad. Like it was like, I almost looked at it like this bad thing, you know, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a bad thing, right? You know? But like, I'm just trying to be honest, you guys. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, you know? It's just like, that's what happened. And I think it was because of my raising. And it was from her. It was from my mom. It's just kind of like everything you like present to people normally, right? You don't present to people weird if you're out in like public, you know what I mean? So I think it came from that or something, you know? I don't know where it came from. That's like just that's the best place I can find of where that would come from. And it's painful, you know, like I don't like that I have this, right? And so like I'm still dealing with some of it, but man, I've come farther. We've known about it for about a year, is when diagnoses happen, I think, around then. Like I said, my wife's been great. She always is. If you want a perfect human, just look at her. Oh my gosh, amazing. But yeah, so she had just such a good reaction to it. Shambler said, my daughter's our only child. We aren't having any more, so I will do anything to protect her, including giving my own life for hers. I feel you exactly, and I want to do exactly what you said. I want to stop here. I am done. It doesn't mean anything that my kid is bad. All it means is that my life, I cannot even keep track of my own life, you guys. Like, there's so much wrong with my own life that I'm trying to settle. I can't bring another life into this, and I almost feel like I love my son, like, so much that, like, I feel like it would be, like, a disservice to him to have another life in there, and some people would argue, no, it'd be, like, better for him to have a sibling. I feel like he would not deal with that well. I'm going to be honest. I know my son.
an interesting conversation with a coworker a while back. She received a lot of pushback and maybe even, depending on your definition, public shaming, because she did not necessarily embrace her child's autism diagnosis, and her reasoning was that her child, while certainly neurodivergent, was not necessarily going to be low functioning autistic. And her thought was her child's going to be labeled with this for the entirety of their educational career, and was that going to affect how teachers interacted with them, and was it going to cause any kind of delay or not necessarily negative but non-optimal special treatment.
Sure.
So she was like, yeah, like, I'm glad that he can get resources, but it's a label that he'll never be able to overcome now. And she was very disheartened by that, and she was very publicly shamed by a lot of people that are in the community of parents of neurodivergent children. I just thought it was a very fascinating perspective.
Yeah. I think, first off, like, everyone can have a different opinion, all right? It's just like, I just really believe in everybody handling that responsibly, because, like, this world is so crazy. Like, if you don't agree with somebody, they just come at you, man. They just come at you hard. It is so brutal. Like, we're so punitive, you know what I mean? And so, like, I really do try to understand everybody, like, I don't think any of us here, at least, advocate for, like, a racist, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
So, like, obviously there are certain, like, limits where you just kind of hold it off, but, like, if somebody has, like, a more logical, non-inflammatory, like, reason for their belief system, I'm gonna, like, try to hear them out, okay? So, like, again, I want everybody's opinions to, like, be respected to those extents, if that makes sense. Like, so all I'm saying is that, like, I think there's a very obvious point where things turn inflammatory. Sometimes it's not obvious for people. I can, like, get that there's, like, shades of gray on this. But, if somebody comes in and says, like, slavery was okay, like, obviously, I'm not really, like, down to hear that so much. And even then, I'm not going to be, like, totally brutal to that person, but I'm probably not going to hear them out that much, But, yeah. Faded Feline said, gonna grab some grub. Amaya earlier was saying, oh, my son is on the spectrum, and God, that boy, when it comes to reading, I had to go buy the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer for him. That's the thing, man, is like, your kid on the spectrum, they're gonna do so many things well, and then there's just gonna be some of those things that maybe are more basic to other people that they can't. Like, my son hates to say goodbye until he's, like, really comfortable with somebody. So they'll say, like, bye to him, and he goes, like, ah, and he, like, hides from it. Like, he has a visceral reaction to it, So that's, like, a basic thing, right? That all of us can handle. It's just something, But, like, he can read so many things. Oh, my God. So it's just like you're saying, you got to get these, like, big advanced reading levels for that age. You get those books. And that's really cool. That's really remarkable. But like I say, it was something perhaps I feared. Like, again, there was, like, this internalized ableism that I'm trying to kick, and I'm obviously ashamed of it. I'm not, like, happy about it from my raising. And I largely blame, again, it was kind of like my mom and grandfather's side, how they, like, interacted and stuff. And I was acting like a cat when I was little and, like, drinking out of a bowl. And my grandfather, like, scolded me, like, harshly for it, So it's things like that, like, acting normal, right? Quote unquote. Like, let's say quote unquote normal. That was, like, beat into my head by him. And a little bit her. My mom just listened to my grandfather when she was, like, 80. Of course, she didn't live to 80. I guess, when she was in, like, her 60s, she was, like, still listening to him. She died at 63, so I should walk that back. So yeah, she just listened to him no matter what. Whatever her dad wanted. She had breast cancer, you guys, and it was crazy because she had a perfect opportunity to retire. it would have been fine. Retired, she had breast cancer, all this stuff. And her dad, my grandfather, said, no, you keep working until you literally cannot. Like, you just keep going and going and going until the life is like, you know, so far drained out of you, basically. He didn't use those words, but, you know, he said, you keep working until you just physically can't. And so she just kept going, dude, and it was like a pain. You know, she had the tinnitus. She'd be at work fucking feeling like she was going to faint. You know, all sorts of shit. That's terrible. Just terrible.
So, you know how you laugh when I say that, you know, oh man, I was worse than useless? I feel like that is a perfect example of worse than useless. Like, I'm not trying to dog on your family, but like the perspective of work until you fall over dead, like that is no, like if you didn't say anything, that would be better than encouraging someone to just run themselves down to the bone. I don't know, like I don't mean to, you know, again, make things more serious than they need to be, but that perspective is just something that really drives me up the wall. Like, there are very few things that I get irrationally passionate about, but that is one of them.
Hey, I'm willing to hear your perspective and everything, and everybody's perspective on it. The room's back up, by the way. But, yeah, so, like, Amaya, they're bringing up some good points here. Like, Amaya, first we'll read this. You said he hates being touched but loves head pats, and it creeps out his teachers that a 4th grader is reading high school level materials, but just because he is reading doesn't mean he understands it. I think I understand that, yeah. Diet Master said, I don't know if I'm on the spectrum, but my nan thinks I am, but no one else does, or they haven't told me. Like we said earlier, there's varying degrees of it, you know? Honestly, like a whole bunch of us, I feel like if we're like watching video game streams, like probably a lot of us are like on some varying degree, you know? But anyway, Amaya said, though, being a military brat myself, I get the obeying the parent concept, because the parent beats the obedience into you to the point that your mind is damaged from it. And so that's what happened. You know, I'm in EMDR therapy, which is like about trauma. It's like specifically for trauma, you know? And like there are things, you know, my mom, she was a very, very good mom, you guys. Like, I would really never say that she was a bad mom. There were definite things, though, that she did, like grabbing me when I was like 5 years old. I was crying in Florida. My sister was making me cry, and I just couldn't stop crying. And she took me into a room that was quieter and said, like, we're going to sit here until you stop crying about this. And she was angry. She was upset. And I couldn't stop. So then, like, 5 minutes passed, and she just grabbed me by the shoulder. She, like, lunged at me, pinned me down on the couch, shook me, and said, you better fucking shape up right now. She's like she had none of it, you know? And that was, like, a really early point when I was 5 that taught me that I can't express my needs, you know? So, like, it became very hard for me to advocate for my emotional needs, because other stuff happened over time, too. It wasn't just that one incident. But that was like a very early incident that I can remember that happened. And again, it's from my mom's side, where you have to like present normally, right? Because I was crying in front of my grandfather on my dad's side, right? So she was like upset because it was like embarrassing her, maybe. I don't know. Like she was just upset by it. And, you know, like that right there is another one of those things. So there were a lot of experiences like that. Like I was sick the first week of middle school, and she was just screaming at me. She was just fucking livid. She was so upset by it. And I think something else was going on with her at the time that I didn't know about, but she took it out on me. She was upset that I was sick the first week of school, but I couldn't control it, dude. I was sick. And, you know, she just grabbed my backpack from the nurse's office, almost tripped on the sidewalk, got in the car, and she just started screaming at me and cursing. And, you know, I can remember her saying, you better be goddamn sick, you know, pointing at me in my face and say, put your fucking seatbelt on, you know, said you can't watch TV when you go home, you know, so like all this stuff. Like, again, I couldn't express my need. Like I had a need, something was going on, and I couldn't express it. And so now I grew up feeling like I couldn't advocate for myself. And that's really painful. Sorry, guys. It's just really painful. So, like, growing up like that, it just, like, it really hurts, because I feel like I don't want to do that to my kid, and it like it's painful to know that anybody grew up like that.
Brother, your kid is never gonna have to deal with it. They have two of the most loving parents that God could ever, that anybody could ever.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's the truth, man. It is the truth.
Yeah, you guys are being nice in the chat, I know, but Maya said, I was born male and my dad raised all males to never show any emotion other than anger. Rookie and my friends are helping me fix that issue. Well, it's really good if you have friends that can do it. Sometimes you just really need that like deeper level of therapy that's even beyond like talk therapy and stuff. So, you know, whatever works for you. Like, you know, I would never tell somebody to go one direction or the other unless they ask for like input, you know. I could give you advice on that, but yeah.
Mind if I go shopping real fast?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's kind of like take that quick break from it. I'll show you guys my locker while CK is doing that. This is mine right here. I don't have too much in it, but I'm about to go buy some other stuff probably for it. But I appreciate it. Lisa saying I think I definitely have ADD. My kid has ADHD. I sort of wish for the H. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I could see it, you know, because like ADHD also has its like probably varying degrees, you know. Shambler said, I hear you, man. I never want to be my father, so I parent my daughter with love and attention. But yeah, Diet Master said, the more that I think about it, everyone in the world could be on the spectrum, just different parts. It's tough to say, you know, there's going to be different opinions on that too, because some people would be like, you know, don't trivialize the, you know, position of people on the spectrum and stuff, but then like other people would agree with you, you know. I'm willing to hear everybody out, but Amaya said, yeah, I still have anger spouts because I tend to lose my self-control. And when that happens, I scare myself because I end up scaring my son. So I've done that too, Amaya. Like, you can be guilty of it if your parents raised you that way because, like, you want to stop it consciously. But if there's a time where when you're a parent and you don't quite know how to parent this thing that you're presented with, like let's say my son is doing something and I can't quite figure it out, like I'm trying to figure it out and I start to get at my wit's end. It also especially happens when I'm drained, you know, when I'm stressed and I've hit my low point, you know, in my life, and then my son's doing this thing and I just can't figure it out. Then you default maybe to what your parents did. And I think you can stop yourself from hitting your kids. You can stop yourself from the more extremes, but you might still like kind of just scare them, you know, you like pull a scare tactic, you know. Some people want to hit their kids or whatever, or spank them and stuff. And like, my dad was able to stop that because his dad hit him and he's half deaf in his ear. Like he's hard of hearing in one ear because his dad smacked his head so much that it hit his ear. And he said, I'm never going to hit my kids. And he never did. So that was like really remarkable. You know, he was able to stop that. Even when I would test his patience or my sister. I mean, I was pretty much an angel, but my sister, geez, she would test him. My sister tested them. They often, though, took out their frustrations about my sister on me, too. And that was a problem my parents had. So, oftentimes, if they were upset at her, they would, like, also get upset at me over something, you know? Even if I didn't relate to it. So, it's tough. And my parents were really good parents, like, for the most part. I'm just talking about the bad stuff, you know? The stuff that affected me negatively. But yeah, Amaya said it gets to the point I beat myself up over it and then Rookie yells at me for it since I also suffer depression. I think you and I would be kind of similar here, you know, because even if it's not a huge deal and maybe I just did something that was kind of intimidating or whatever, I'll beat myself up forever. We're pretty hard on ourselves. I also don't know if Luis is still here, but Luis Owen put a smiley face in here earlier, so if you're still here, hello. All right. I guess I should go check out the general store before we start up another one. Or maybe we could do salmon run.
It's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you would like to do.
Alrighty. So I just got a card pack and some pink shoes for my catalog. Excuse me, sorry guys. I'm gonna buy the Super Squid Collection thing. I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be like a VHS tape? Oh, I already own one. Never mind. I already got it. I forgot I bought that. Jeez. That's scary. I could just buy crap in here and not remember it. Here, I'll buy Inkopolis Illustrated. There we go. Alright, yeah, go head over to Grisco, I guess.
Grisco? Okay.
We're gonna head over there. See, guys, we're gonna do some salmon run modes. Maya said it, like, it gets to the point, I beat myself up over it. Oh, wait, I already read that. You said you view life like an artist would. Nobody would ever beat you down more than you will beat yourself down. And Faded Feline is giving us the carrot. Yeah. It is true, but, you know, sometimes other people beat you down too. But, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and create it. So, CK, it should be up soon.
Okay, let's see. Freelance with friends.
Alright, it's ready.
Ooh. Dr. K.
Yeah.
In the app, some wasabi tabbies just came up. They are main Ink Saber main with 3 slots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting that. Let's see.
Wasabi tabby.
When does this stuff refresh?
Yeah, so
Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. I
so,
ordered them bitches.
Like
Alright.
if you look at it, it looks like every 4 hours something gets added.
That's nice,
But
man.
It rotates. Yeah.
That's pretty regular. I thought it'd be like once a day. But
So I think that's when the shops, or at least in Splatoon 2, that's how often the shops refreshed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
so I'm seeing Faded Feline said I'm here to pick people back up. That's what friends do. He said, is that Chocolate Kieran on the other end there? It's CK. That's funny, Chocolate Kieran. It's Crimson Knight. That's what it stands for.
Ooh, high tide.
What's going on? Totally everything over there on YouTube. He said, nice. What up, brother? I'm a little bit sick, so my voice, I know it's a little off. Amaya said I try to do the best I can, too. Hey, I admire you. Alright, I need to pay attention. Okay, we're in salmon run. Let's do it. Get these eggs. Uh-oh, did CK get the charger first off?
It did.
Alright,
Just means it's out of the way.
that's good. Get it out of the way first wave. So if you guys have never seen Salmon Run, this will be a treat. It's essentially bosses come every single wave. Sometimes when you get really intense, it'll be multiple bosses that come. Here, we see that on the left side, boss Salmonid alert.
This way,
And-
this way.
Okay, I see. I'm coming. I'm here. And so the bosses all have specific ways that you gotta destroy them. And then you get these golden eggs right here, and you throw them into the basket. That's how to win. Oh man, somebody got that out of me? Alright. And
Good
obviously,
thing about doing this at high tide. Sorry, what were you saying?
yeah, that's the other component, is that the tide, right now the map looks really small because the tide is way up high here. This way. There we go. We got it. Quota about to be met. There we go. Rookie said, fair enough. Hope you don't mind that I use your name, Rookie. Faded Feline. I gotta get used to that. Share spicy chips. You'll be in and out. Got you in the backdrop. I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot because, you know, it's like I could do a Pokemon Go stream and have like 200 viewers, you know, or something like that. And then I do something that's not as common for
Dang,
the rest of
high
them. And like Splatoon, you know, and I'll have 1% of that, you know, so like it really helps. This way. Got the bomb head. I don't know the names
Also
of them.
got the fish stick.
Yeah, you guys, I don't know the names of the bosses, the technical names.
Yeah, I don't mean.
Except the Maws. I know the Maws. Alright, we got 3 eggs. I'm on dualies. That means I'm gonna get the charger by last wave. With my luck. A Shambler, if you're still here watching, you gotta play some of this Salmon run with us eventually too, man. We love the Salmon.
Oh, Salmon Run is the best.
Yeah, we love it. And when you get on a call with people and stuff, you can like coordinate it really good. I like that new boss that dives like that.
Yes,
He's easy, man.
I do also enjoy them.
Yeah. There it is again. Boom. It's like free eggs. Hey, we got Chris. He said, I woke up at 4 a.m. today to play Splatoon 3. Keep in mind, any of you guys who are new here or haven't joined the Discord yet, definitely join that Discord and link up with other people too. And maybe link up with me. So we've got it all built out for you guys for Splatoon. I can put that in the chat here coming up soon, after we're done with these waves. We still have the bomber? Nah.
No, bomber went down.
Okay. Here.
What special do you have?
It is the reef slider, and I'm on the splat charger.
Remember, it is wave 3, so no need to hold on to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna predict it.
Can't believe I'm the splat charger. I don't see it yet. Oh, there's a UFO over there.
Okay.
Gotta hit the top part of it.
Well, nice job, everybody.
Yeah, Shambler Salmon Run is pretty cool. Different strategies again, you know, not really turf war. Still gotta be inking some turf sometimes, so you don't want to get overrun. But it's all about defeating those bosses and getting those eggs. Throw the egg on in.
I need to get better about learning the egg throw range.
Yeah, it's good. It also uses ink to do so.
Yes.
So that's been painful because I'll be running out of ink. And then I'm like, why isn't it throwing? And then I forget. But it's got a decent range.
I was really surprised and happy with the range.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Oh,
most.
we got a Moz coming in.
Oh, God. When you said
nice
Moz
job.
coming in, that didn't register till after the Maw came in. God, I suck with the charger, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. There was a time where I was actually decent with it.
What are you doing? What are you doing, people? Let this thing come up so we don't have to move as far.
Yeah, they seem to interact with it a lot. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I think.
I'll just go interact with it. There we go. We got quota anyway, but we'll see. We'll see if we get the boss. King, we should say. League is frustrating, says Faded Feline. Said, but fun at the same time. Ah, okay, because Amaya was talking about League. Yeah, I think CK plays some League of Legends.
I do. Do indeed.
Amaya said, I still blame you for making me like Kindred and Ziggs. I don't know who those are. If they're in Arcane, I know them. Otherwise, I don't know nobody.
Kindred and Ziggs are two very, if you're on the opposing team, toxic champions to play against.
Here's the thing, CK, is I feel like I would actually like League of Legends a lot. If I got into it earlier, I think I don't like people being like toxic against you when you suck. So,
yeah. League is by far one of the most toxic games I've ever played in my life. But I will say I do chuckle sometimes because I remember way back in the beginnings of Task Force.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, yeah, we should play Defense of the Ancients. I was like, oh
Yeah.
man, that just looks so complicated.
Yeah.
And it is. But I was like, man, if I thought about it, I'd seen it. Maybe we could have gotten in the lead. That could have been.
Yeah, I like Dota. I have an attachment to Dota because I played
Is it
Warcraft.
dark? Ooh, this is my first nighttime.
I played Warcraft
We got-
3. And Warcraft 3, of course, was
Yeah,
the...
glow flies, glow flies.
Alright, go flies.
Up here, up here.
Okay, I'm coming. Eesh. Damn, they're going that fast. I got the flies. They're on me.
Man, it'll be okay.
I'm on a roller. Which is
Oh,
not
that's
the...
perfect.
Yeah, it's not the worst for this. Because I can just roll into them. Someone else has them?
Yeah, yeah.
Goldie coming up. Goldie down. Man, our quota's gonna be crazy, probably. Eesh.
Jen, get a set ping to it. Get out of here, man. Stop blocking my way.
Man, I just mowed over so many. Yeah, these guys are all about meeting them, you know, face first. So they're taking them all down here. Oh god, I got the glowies on me. Dang it. We got Super A Gaming. What's going on, brother? What you been up to, son?
Window.
Yeah, I died again, man. Oh no. Please don't die, person. Thank you. Our charger person's good at reviving.
Goodness.
Yeah, Super A, we just got a rare int brat.
High tide.
We just got Astropod. So me and my son been working on it. Faded. Whoops. Amaya said you could even ask Rookie how scary I am if you put a sniper in my hands. Is that on League, or is there a sniper on League?
I mean, there are a couple. Like, Caitlyn is probably the...
Or are they talking about Splatoon, maybe?
That would be my guess.
Faded Feline was saying sniper and any game where she builds things. So Fortnite. Okay. I never got big into Fortnite, you guys. I gave it an attempt, but it's never really my thing.
Yeah, I could never get into the whole building.
Faded Feline said, I'm terrible at shooting. Sometimes my accuracy can be piss poor. Just depends. Gotta have the right weapons and stuff.
Oh, yeah, come here, brother, come here. Yeah, that's right. Right by the...
Yeah, by the thing. What is it, the basket?
That's what I call it.
Okay. Gotta have our technical terms up.
Yeah, it's been so long. Got a rainmaker.
Okay, Amaya's like, no, I actively hate Fortnite. Alright. Sorry about that. Don't mean no disrespect. Alright. Faded said actually Ark. LOL. Never played Ark. He said Ark is a fun survival game if you have the vid card for it. I probably still have the video cards for it. My PC, man, it continues to run stuff constantly. And it's old.
Ark is good. I'm more of a Rust person when it comes to
Yeah, I remember Rust.
survival.
I didn't play Rust, but I remember CK playing it. So I'm on a charger, dude. I'm gonna be useless, probably. Worse than useless.
You're not gonna be worse than this.
Oh, we got Bomber over here. Okay, Bomber. Everyone threw it in there. Oh boy. Kendall be fishing for victory in this game? Oh yeah. It's fun. And there are fish, so great great use of words. Alright. Salmon.
Oh, we've got whatever the long thingy is.
Steel eel. I know because that's a ride that I feared at Fiesta, Texas. Or SeaWorld or wherever the hell that is. Steel eel. Roller coasters, you guys. I hate them.
Player left.
It was me. I'm reviving. I'm trying. There we go. I think I got everybody. Oh, somebody died again. Oh, okay. Maya, man. Definitely consider it if this looks like your kind of thing. You know, the third-person shooter genre, but it's a different take on it. You know, earlier we were playing Turf War. So that's where it's not really about the KOs. You know, the kills will get you something in that you're stopping the opponents from their progression of inking. But, like, really what gets you the win is the points of ink that you turf. You know, you're just trying to make ink paint basically go everywhere. Now, this is Salmon Run, what we're doing now. Salmon Run is about the bosses, you know, so it's more like boss fights that you team up, PvE style. You know, so again, Splatoon has all these different modes, too. So, like, there's even a tabletop card game, like a deck-building card game in this. They got everything, man. There's ranked modes, tower control, zones, kind of like Call of Duty or something where you, like, take control of a zone and you gotta hold it. I'm on charger first wave.
That's good. Get it out of the way for you.
I'm tired of using it. They keep giving it to me. Alright. You see it? Yeah, you do. Charger would be actually okay for this. It's just, you gotta hit them. There you go. You got it. Thanks for throwing those down if that was you.
Yeah. I mean, that's the plan, you know. I think that will become the meta.
Yeah, it's the non-selfish approach, because some people want to dump them in themselves.
I've never understood. Like, this is a team mode. Why would you be selfish?
Well, ask Steph. I keyed. I don't know if Steph was that. I just remember there was like one time a competition, I think, of her dunking into eggs. I thought it was with you, but maybe it was with me.
It's definitely the two of us. As is our habit.
I died.
We're at.
If you see those booyah helps. There's an egg over here. Alright, I got it. Thank you.
We've got a slamming lid. I don't know, do slamming lids move without, like, you forcing them to?
I actually don't know the answer to that. Oh, he's a destroy them before they do. Oh. Bomber went down next to it.
Nice.
Wow, I fell in the last second. It's okay. The salmon looks like enemies from Spyro, really? I actually didn't play Spyro. I know about it, of course, but...
I died.
I was born in '86, you guys, so just anything around then. I started playing video games actually more so when I was like 6, though.
Have you had a low tide event yet?
Yeah,
but I don't know what they look like.
Yeah, yesterday. It's very similar to the previous games.
So it's a relatively same design?
Yeah, like they even have those turrets. Remember those turrets?
Oh, they have a Cohawk Rush? Nice.
Yeah, they had those. We did low tide where like the basket was down low on the beach. Remember that?
Yeah,
the basket
that's what
would
I meant.
move. Yeah.
But like the level is not awful for that? Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, we've got a flopper. Yeah, nice job, whoever's up top.
Umbrella. I died. Thank you. just for the record, I know there's probably no way to not sound rude when I say it, but I don't mean anything rude. I don't go by Ken, just so we know that. But yeah, feel free to say Kendo. Even what's Kaya said, Kend with a D, you know, that's fine too. Whoops. Dr. K. Basically anything's probably good except for Ken. I think of it as a different name, if that makes sense. But I'm only 5 years older. Well, that's cool. I appreciate being around the same age as you guys, but hey, even if someone's 40-something, even if someone's 11, obviously everyone welcome in the chat. He said, sorry, Force of Habit, to use a common abbreviation. It's okay. Well, I think a lot of people use Dr.
Here's
K.
low tide. Let's see.
Kendo.
Where is it? Oh, so it's over here. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, this is a different map, I think. But yeah, it's not too bad. I'm coming.
What is this?
I don't know that. I've never seen that. I guess you just hit it. It's like a jackpot. We should throw all these eggs. Oh man, is our basket all the way up? Man. Oh, it's all the way back at the center. Wow, that is a long way to travel for the basket.
I need help.
Help with the killing?
I'm trying to toss these eggs. Yeah, keep it. Oh, you're awesome. You keep it up.
Got one in there. Yeah, DK's fine. I like that, because we got CK in the chat, Crimson Knight, Dr. Kendo, DK. The Donkey Kong. If anybody has a Kroger sells a drink called Dr. K, and I just love it. I actually messaged them on Twitter, and I was like, you guys, this would be like the perfect opportunity for sponsorship. Dr. K, have a good partnership. And they actually like replied to me and everything, and they were like, can we DM you can you DM us the details of your channels and stuff? And so I did that, and they said they were going to pass it on to like the VP or some crap, and it never made it past then, unfortunately. But back then I had like, my Pokemon Go channel was hitting its viral, so like it was, 500 sometimes live stream viewers, like in some of those live streams. It would have been great, but they didn't do it. They could have had some big traffic. And plus, I mean, I'm Dr. K, like it just would have been a great sponsorship. But yeah, Maya's like, I drink Dr. K whenever I could buy it. Faded Feline said Dr. K. Shambler said, I'm almost 40. That's cool, man. That's cool with me. But yeah, Dr. K, actually, it tastes good, too. Dr. K drinks Dr. K while playing DK. That's exactly right. Sounds like a line from Ted Lasso or something. When he's all like, so if I got fired, putting cleats in the back of my car? So you get the boot, putting boots in the boot. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Starting up another salmon run. Again, I got the splat charger, but hey, first round, best round. Boom. Where are we at? Ah, it's that dude. So CK, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this egg launcher thing.
That's what I just did.
Okay, nice. It'll shoot the eggs on out.
Yeah. Brings them. I think it's pretty close to the basket too.
Pretty
what
close.
I've seen. Oh, we've got a hoopy hooper, whatever they're called.
Uh-oh. Hoopy hoopers.
The one you like. The free eggs.
Free eggs.
What do we want to call it?
Free eggs.
Free
Just
eggs?
kidding.
Okay.
The diver, I guess.
The diver's not bad.
Yeah, I think of him diving into the ring or whatever.
Got a steel eel and a slamming salmon.
Oh boy. Nice. This team we've been rolling with has been pretty competent for the most part. They just aggress. They like to aggress. If that's a word. Come to Papa, little eggs. Splat doolies.
Low tide. Looks like it's getting dark too.
Oh boy. You know something's about to happen now.
Let's see what our event is. Oh, it's the same one as last time.
Basket way far back. So yeah, these guys are probably going to individually do each egg to the basket, but you and I can throw them.
I mean, I'm okay if they turn them in. Just try to move them.
Okay, all eggs. Let's get him. Oh boy. Man, I just threw one in the corner. Probably stupid. Nice. We done got him.
Anybody see where the next one is? Yep, still over there. Okay.
Man, that was a good job, everybody. 20 over 9 on our quota.
How much time we have left?
14 seconds.
Okay, so just probably go try to turn this one in.
Way over quota, though. 28 over 9, 30. Man, you guys. Looking solid. Come to Papa. Alright.
Still low tide.
Best gun for
Another
this.
night event. But the bag is down here, so it's something else. Oh, it's a mothership. God, dog. Okay, we ready for this?
Maybe. Diet Master said I left like 20 minutes ago. That's okay. You were allowed. Alright. Where do these fools land at? All over?
Anywhere and everywhere.
Okay. Man, that one went high, dude. Got that egg.
Who's our charger? Have you
Oh,
seen him?
shoot. There's no basket over here. It's down. I forgot. You said it right at the start. What a dipstick I am. Where's the basket? Oh, it's right there. Alrighty.
Come on, guys. We need one more.
Yep, I got it. We're looking good. We still got time too. Give me the egg, son.
The ship is moving in.
Screw the mothership. Alright, mother. We're here for you. Do you have to shoot a certain part of it?
The tube.
Okay, there you go. It stood no chance.
Yeah, once people understand what you're supposed to do, it makes it a lot easier.
Yes, it does. Hopefully Shambler's not like, well, then I'm going to screw you guys over. We're going to teach you, man. Do the tutorial too, man. The training. Okay, we got the king. All right,
Oh,
CK.
ooh.
It's
We have
Kohozuna.
Chohozun. Okay.
Kohozuna.
Have you seen any others, or is this the only one you've seen?
It's the only one I've seen, man.
Okay.
I have a roller against him too.
Goddamn splat charger.
Yeah, I always get the roller on this. It's decent. It's just like I'd rather have the gun. Oh boy, he's got bombs.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. One was down.
Look at. He's jumping. Big boy. There's some eggs over here. Moths. Makes me think of that dude, that Iron Man called Squidward. Ebony Maw.
Yeah.
Or Maw from My Singing Monsters. If you're Super A gaming. Whoop. Boom. Somebody's down, it's you.
That's me.
We have 44 seconds to get that life down. I'm just out of ink like the whole time.
I can't do anything with this stupid charger.
Just did a spirit bomb. I'm dead. I'm dead on the boss. Okay, now I'm... There we go. Crap. Are we not gonna beat him again? No.
Clear.
Yes,
we beat
the
it.
wave is clear. And then I died right at the last second. Just don't die. Kohozuna, take them on out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how
We
it's
got
done.
special jelly or whatever that is. What is that?
I don't know, it looks tasty. I see it, it's that 10.
Yeah, the times 10. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice. Whatever it does, it is good. Maybe you purchase something with it?
I don't know. We shall see. We shall see.
Alright.
What's your level at?
Catalog? Or
No, you're
part-timer? 80?
Salmon Run.
Part-timer 80?
Okay, you and I both. Same level. Okay. I did, I think, 1, maybe 2 salmon runs last night. I was like, I don't want to get ahead of Dr. K. I want to stay where he is. So I'm glad I remembered correctly.
After today, you could get ahead of me. But you probably did 2, because I think I did 3 and we lost 1. So it probably
okay.
was... The math probably comes out to that.
Gotcha. Yeah, splat charger first.
I got the roller. Hope everybody's doing okay. I know our chat.
Nighttime. Okay, what do we got? Mud moth. Okay, so you gotta toss grenades in his mouth.
Ah. How you like that, mud mob? Nice.
Let's see, we see where the next one is.
Buy it. It's another moth, another mud.
Yep.
Mud.
I mean, that's all it's gonna be.
It's
Is mud mouths.
oh, okay. Mud mouth.
I think that's what it is.
When you said moth, I thought that was the technical. Oh, I died. Damn, small fry. I got an egg on me too.
Oh, that's the golden mud mouth.
Oh. And I can't reach. It's a muck.
Spawns.
You're right. That's muck.
It's muck mouth?
No, there's a Pokemon called Muck.
Oh.
And it's like this gelatinous sludge form thing that has its mouth open really wide like that. It also looks like it's giving you the finger. So yeah, we were just saying this is like a muck with a mohawk. Boom.
So what do you think about the muck mouths or whatever we're calling them?
Yeah, alright.
I did not mind it.
Mudmouth is fine, but yeah, it's cool. I kind of suck with my bomb aiming sometimes, so I was really just trying to do everything else while you guys bombed them. Meaning kill the enemies, ink the turf, drop the eggs.
That's the thing. I think a lot of people don't. Fucking grillers, man. I hate grillers.
Yeah. The griller.
Grillers are the absolute worst.
Griller trap. I got completely mauled by small fry. We got 2 dead. They're just little inner tubes. Thank you. Good job, whoever bombed.
Me.
Damn grillers. Bear grillers. These small fry are actually gonna take me. That's what's been getting me. And I have a Splatter Junior. Did I seriously miss that? What a dip. Did anybody hear that on mic? That was my stomach growling. I think what we'll do is we'll end after this one for the stream. I'm gonna meet back up with CK after I get some lunch and edit that video. That tips video. So definitely if you are on my YouTube, you're interested in Splatoon, I know Shambler, you'll probably want to watch this. It'll be tips for beginners, you know, and it's going to be kind of geared towards turf war, like I said earlier. So definitely if you're looking to learn any of these kind of maybe some obvious and less obvious tips that are all geared towards turf war, I'm going to be editing that. Probably take me a good hour or 2, CK. And I'll meet back up with you.
Okay.
You may want to get some lunch too.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely the plan. Absolutely the plan.
All right,
Another
egg
nighttime.
basket.
What do we got? What do we got?
Gushers.
Gushers.
Remember
Do
the
you think they know how to
goldie?
play?
This one's at least like probably doable without knowing a whole lot. They can just shoot the goalie probably, and you and I will get it baited. We also have several eggs here to dump in already. Sorry for all the burps, you guys. It just is me. I just burp.
Where is it?
I don't see it yet.
Okay.
Looks like we got quota. There he is.
Where?
This way.
This one.
You know, this thing very well could be a she. I'm saying he. Whoop. You never know. It's laying eggs, right?
It's a good point. I'd say this was a pretty successful run.
Yeah, when you were asking me if they knew how to play or not, I was like, they'll probably figure it out if they don't. Eventually. No.
You know, like some people don't know about the heights, and you know,
I
some
get
people
it.
don't know to like once you find it, stop popping the gushers. And...
Got a communication error.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. That blows.
Yeah, because that was a good one too.
All right, you guys, so thank you so much for joining us, man. I really appreciate it. Even met a new friend or two today. Definitely join the Discord if you're interested in Splatoon. We'll probably be back tomorrow, I think. You know, probably.
So I can't imagine not being back.
CK and I are probably going to record some stuff later on. You know, so there'll be some content there on the YouTube side for you guys to check out. And I do appreciate that. Anybody that does check that out. Other than that, I'm going to play that song. You guys know the one. It's the one I made. It's that parody song for Splatoon 3. That'll play us out here. And I'll check you guys out maybe tomorrow. Peace, love, and hippos.
I came to Splat and to do the job, and you stay fresh until cut fire. Then at the Splat Fest, we pop the roof off. I bought a new Splatana, yeah. I came to Splat and to do the job, and you stay fresh until cut fire. Then at the Splat Fest, we pop the roof off. I bought a new Splatana.